Howdy y'all, get ready with me to go run 20 trail miles. The beginning of this video is going to be a voiceover simply because my boyfriend is sleeping. The voiceover itself will not be very long, I promise. First thing I do when I wake up is drink a glass of water. This is non-negotiable. Second is I'm drinking a noon tablet, not sponsored, although I would love to be. Third, of course, is my Ghost energy drink. This flavor is not my favorite. It is good, but it is not my favorite. I'm going to actually start getting ready now. So I originally, I got a flex here. I originally planned to run 15 miles, but as you can see from the title, it's a little bit more. There's my Vanny Cream Vitamin C serum. I just started using that. I like it. Cloud Care by Agency is just a simple moisturizer. After that, for my SPF, I'm using Color Science Flex. This is FSA and HSA approved, so that's actually how I got it, but it blends in really well to your skin tone. I use the skin tone medium. After that, I'm going in with Rare Beauty's liquid blush. My routine is very simple. Laura Mercier powder just to set it all in, and I also don't like my makeup to be super dewy. Hoola bronzer. I've had this bronzer for like 15 years probably. A little goes a long way. My eyebrows, I already put my eyelashes on clearly. Yes, I do my makeup when I go for runs. Don't come for me. My boyfriend and I are fostering a no longer pregnant stray named Clover. We named her. Here I am weighing her babies. We don't have names for them yet. That one's a boy. This one's a girl. Actually, I want to name her Tulip. And then the third one, another little girl. She also doesn't have a name yet, but we weigh them every day to make sure that they're eating enough. Right now I'm getting change. My sports bras from Gymshark, shorts are from Lululemon. Extremely comfortable. Oh, there I am, all ready to go. Cool. Now I'm gonna do my hair. I'm using the Day, D-A-E hair pomade. I really like it because it doesn't make your hair super crunchy and you're able to brush out the product if you're not using a lot.
More Amber Lynn.
She's talking about glitter and lasers. That's that fat Anna O'Brien girl that got liposuction and still is getting fatter and saying that she's 600 pounds of lipedema. No, she's ridiculous.
She's a liar.
She is a liar. She was the one who was crying over having to walk 2 miles to a bagel shop. And then they gave her the wrong bagel and she had a complete meltdown online.
Enough of the girl world talk. I'm going to be fueling myself with a ginormous bagel. Sorry, Anna O'Brien. My water that I bring in my vest, I always put a noon tablet inside of my water. So when I sip it during my runs, it's 1, tasty, and 2, gives me more electrolytes. This is me just putting on my vest, putting in my water, and then I'm going to pack my vest with my gels. These are the gels that I use. They are GU. I actually haven't tried any other brands. This is me calculating how many gels I will need. Me deciding, what is that? Salted caramel, strawberry banana, tri-berry, chocolate outrage, 4. Spoiler alert, I should have brought 1 more actually. I actually really like this brand. The texture is great for me and the flavors have been phenomenal. I'm also bringing 2 packs of exploding fruit snacks. And again, I probably should have brought 1 extra pair or 1 extra bag because I ended up doing 5 extra miles. Now time for some dynamic stretching. You never want to do static stretching before you work out because you are more prone to injury doing that. So here I am just warming up the legs. Look at those hamstrings. Oh yeah, get it girl, get it girl. All right, getting all my stuff on. I'm actually quite nervous right here. I know it doesn't really seem like it, but I knew I was doing 15 miles. I've never ran that long before in my entire life. Like I've said, I've only picked up running about 42 days ago, actually taking it seriously. These are my Speed Goat 5s. Absolutely love these shoes. They're Hoka's and they're meant for trail running. Amazing. All right, time to go. I'm walking to the trailhead now. But I guess we, because I'm taking you guys with me, but I am going to be trail running 15 miles. These are my favorite trails. It's so beautiful out. It's still so green. When I do my runs, I always listen to an audiobook, and this is my choice for today.
I remember the first time I came up this hill and I was literally speechless with how beautiful it is. I've always known that I love trail running. I've done it a couple of times in Yosemite, and I always knew it was something that I really wanted to do. And then I just started and it's like, I don't know how to describe this feeling to other people. It's just like I feel so free, and the ground is soft. This isn't my favorite part of the trail. It's beautiful, I love it, but I'll show you guys as I get deeper into Shell Ridge oh my god, how beautiful it gets. Mile 1, mile 2, mile 3, time for my I just went down up a big hill. I tell myself, oh man, I love trail running, and then half the time I'm like these hills kick my ass. That's okay, we have to do hard things. Always choose the hardest route, always. Anyway, first trail, I'm gonna do one every 3 miles. Banana, strawberry, banana. This one does not have any caffeine. I have some with me that do have caffeine, and I'll use those later. Let's go. Mile 4. It rained recently, so I'm basically running on grass, which feels so nice. Look how beautiful. It's crazy. Oh, I'm so grateful. Wow, so beautiful. I'm making the most out of this because when summer comes, it gets all dry. I'll still be out here, but it's not like this. Mile 5. Mile 6. It's hard, but this is what makes it so easy. Look how pretty. This whole area is just grass, poppies, and these little tiny purple flowers. Like, how can you be mad or upset when you're running with these little flowers everywhere? It's impossible. I feel like every time I update, I'm going up a hill. I did have to traverse into the weeds by a tree because I had to go pee. I bring baby wipes with me, and I do pack them out. I put the used one inside of a wrapper for one of my fruit snacks that I ate. Leave no trace. Always, if you're out in nature, I obviously love being out in nature. I love backpacking, hiking, walking, camping, all that stuff. Not only leave no trace, but leave it better than you found it. If you see a piece of trash that someone else left, just pick it up. I know it's not your job, but you not picking it up doesn't make a difference to the person who left it. So just pick up the trash. Oh, it's so green. Ah, it's so beautiful. Okay, I totally almost forgot. So I'm fueling every 3 miles. So I have my second gel here. There is so much hate in the running community. I gotta look at this. I can't even go left or right. Like, honestly, when I'm doing longer miles like this, I don't really track where I'm going. So as you can see, there's like a trail there. I just came from there. I came originally there. I can also go that way. So typically, because I want to get as many miles in as I can, just running around, I just literally run around anywhere, because all these trails pretty much end up looping back to the same spot. I'm about 4.5 miles from my house, so it's really not far. And if heaven forbid anything were to happen, I have service so I can just call my boyfriend and have him pick me up. But yeah, this is like a little secluded neighborhood. Very rich people. I'm talking, these houses are like $4 million. Crazy. Anyway, there's so much hate in the running community about people who fuel during the runs. Like some people, it reminds me of the people who brag about, oh, I only run off of 5 hours of sleep. Like I only need 5 hours of sleep. Like that doesn't make you cool. It doesn't make you better than anyone. I myself am going to fuel as much as I want. If I'm running 15 miles, you know damn well I'm going to be feeling that this whole time. It's like same with hiking. Like why would you go on a hike without any food, like a long hike without any food? If I was hiking 15 miles, I would have brought snacks too. Makes no sense. Same with the vest. People are so weird about the vest. I will wear my vest on a walk. I literally do not care. I need the pockets. My clothes don't have pockets. Where am I going to put my phone, my keys, my ID, my credit card, my snacks, my chapstick, my glasses if I need to put them away and I don't want them on top of my head? So yeah. And also I've been watching a lot of ultra trail running women. I think that's what they're called. I'm very new to all this, obviously. Like I never claim to know everything, and I never will. There's always something to learn. But I do like to watch and listen to the other people who do this stuff, especially for a living. And one woman was saying, like when you're doing ultra marathons, like ultra trail marathons, yes, you need to be able to run. Like it is obviously a competition. Oh, it rained recently, so it's very overgrown right here. It is a competition of who can run the longest during a set number of time or something like that. But she said in her eyes, it really is a competition to see who can fuel the most. I think one of the top ultra marathon women, I forgot what they said, how many carbs she takes in an hour. It's something like, what, these are 22. I think they said she takes in over like 60 or 70 grams of carbs per hour, which is a lot. It's like me eating 4 of these right now. Like I'd poop my pants, first of all. Second of all, I'd probably get sick and throw up. So yeah, that's another reason why I bring them on these runs, is because I'm training for when I'm doing my actual trail half marathon, and then also when I do my full marathon. So whatever, all of that to say, whatever you want to do when you're training, whether it's lifting or running, do what works for you. Don't let what other people say get to you, and don't let, even with water and stuff, like people are so, oh, I only need this amount of water when I run a half marathon. Okay, do you want a fucking cookie? Like, you don't get an award after for person who drank the least amount of water. Get the fuck out of here with that. Go try to power level someone else, because it ain't me, okay? All right. Mile 7. Look, another hill. Out of breath again. I do try to keep my heart rate in zone 2, low zone 3. So I do walk mostly all the uphills, especially when I'm doing longer mileage. Because if I go out too fast or too strong, I'm just gonna hit a wall towards the end, and I don't want that. Like, this isn't a race. I'm here by myself. I could do whatever I want. I've actually never been on this side of the ridge. Mile 8, I just hit like a quarter of a mile of just flat, which was really nice. I wish I had more water. I need to go back to one of the other trailheads that does have water, but it's kind of far away. I actually did get a new vest. It comes with a second water bottle or a second flask, so that'll be helpful. Maybe there's one up here. I'll have to see. Okay, I was right there talking about I hope there's water. Yes, there is. Oh, that's so nice. Cool. I brought more electrolytes because the same with fueling. I don't think you really can't go wrong with this. I don't want to cramp or anything. Look how close this house is to this trailhead. Look how cool that is. This is a very secluded area. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to drink the rest of my water and then fill it up. It's this one right here. But yeah, the second vest that I got comes with 2 of these. So that'll be nice. Mile 9. Third gel. I'm on uphill. I'm going uphill again. Go figure. Every single time I talk to you guys, I'm out of breath. But I'm officially... that fence down there, if you can see, that marks the regional park. So I'm in a regional park now. So that's cool. Again, I have never been over here. But hey, who doesn't love to explore? And what's nice about this uphill is eventually when I get to the top, I'll run back down. So, and I love running downhill. I feel like I'm very good at it. And I think that's because I'm so close to the ground. I'm only 4'11", so I'm basically at the ground already. So going downhill is quite easy for me. Uphill, no. Mile 10, my feet are starting to hurt a little bit, but honestly, I welcome the pain because I feel like it is a privilege to feel a pain like this. Like I just think about all the people who can't move their bodies and how they would trade anything in the world to be able to go out and do something like this. That's why it's like, sure, it's hard, like physically, and it can be hard mentally too, but at the same time, it's like, I just feel so grateful to have this body that has no pain, no aches, no illnesses, and I can just do this. It's such a humbling feeling, and it's not something I take for granted, literally ever. Mile 11, you know, people ask me, why are you doing this, or how are you doing this? What's the point of you doing this? And I like to do hard things. I like to do hard things. You do not grow unless you are doing hard things. I pride myself in being resilient. I pride myself in having grit. I pride myself in being able to endure and get through hard things. And the thing with doing hard things like this is that, yes, it sucks, but 1, I know I can do it. I know I can. 2, I have the teachings, and I know this might be a little cringy, and that's okay, because I am a little cringy, and that's fine. I accept that about myself. I have the teachings of David Goggins and Cameron Haynes in my mind constantly. Those men are incredible. They both taught me so much. And like one thing that David Goggins says is, when you think you're done, well, let me go back. One quote that I always tell myself, and I don't know who came up with this, but it's true, and I've thought about this ever since I was in the Marine Corps, but your brain gives up before your body does. And you can piggyback on that with David Goggins, because he says, when you think you're done, like when your mind is screaming at you that you're done, you're actually only 40% there. So as I'm doing this, I'm on mile 11, and I'm not gonna say this is easy. Like, it's not a walk in the park. It's hard and it's challenging, but I haven't even gotten to the point where my mind is like, okay, we should probably stop. I haven't even got to that point yet. So me knowing that I'm on mile 11, I'm only doing 15. It instills such I don't know, like a sense of pride, I suppose. I'm not too prideful though, because if you get too proud, that breeds complacency, and you don't want that. But it just shows me that I can do more. I can do more. And I only started training, like running, 40 days ago. And if I can already do this, it just put that idea in my mind, like what else can I do? Not only just running, because I was never a good runner, always hated it. I hated it because I was bad at it. I didn't know how to do it. I taught myself, got out there training. Still a newbie, obviously, like I said. It's only been 40 days. So if I'm able to do this at 40 days in, what can I do 4 years in? Where am I going to be 4 years from now? I don't know. Like I said, I do see like ultra trail marathons in my future. I really do. I love this. I want to stay out here forever. Mile 12. I don't think I finished my thoughts in my last clip. But what I was saying was, when you do hard things like this, it builds resilience, it builds grit. But not only that, but you collect these moments in time where if you're going through something hard in the future, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, whatever it is, because doing stuff like this is both physically, but most importantly, mentally hard. It's hard, it's tough. So when you're going through things in the future, you can call back, you can recall on all these moments, all these little things that you've done that were so hard that you didn't think you could finish, or in my case, you didn't think you could do at all. So if I'm ever in a situation, which I will be, let's say like the marathon that I'm going to be running, it's not a trail marathon, not yet, but I can recall these moments where I'm thinking, oh my god, this is so hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this. I think about these moments and I'm like, yes, yes I can, because I have been here before. I have done this before. It might be a little bit different, but I know that I have the mental fortitude to do it. That is why you do hard things. That is literally the reason why. So yeah, whew, mile 12. I'm trying to time it perfectly where as I get back to the very beginning, it's 15 miles, but I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to do that. So I think I'm gonna hit 13 up here, and then I'll turn around at 13 and then just start heading back and end at whatever mileage, minimum 15. Like if I have my mind set on a specific number, I will hit that number no matter what. I don't care. All right. I almost forgot. I have my last jail. I always save my favorite ones for last because it's like a reward, even though I'm not done. But this tastes just like a brownie batter. It is so good. I also have one more pack of fruit snacks that I'll eat as I'm on the way back. But yep, all right. What am I? 12.3. So yeah, I think I'm gonna set alarms on my watch to remind me to take them because I would hate to forget. Mile 13. Whew. All right, we are at the half marathon distance, and as you guys know, I'm doing my first trail half marathon in 2-ish weeks. So this just makes me incredibly confident in my ability to finish it because I just did it. Although obviously it's not the same route, and I mean, I think it might be a little easier because of the environment and having other people there with me. But yeah, I'm on my way back. We'll see if I time this very well. I'm not sure, but regardless, I'm happy. Mile 14. Look at this hill. Oh. I knew when I ran down this in the very beginning. Normally I love downhill because it feels good, but I knew that I had to climb back up it. And here I am, climbing back up it. It's tough. It's a big hill. Ay, Dios mío. Why do I do this to myself? Overall though, feeling good. My feet are hot. I think I need to get actual socks for running, because these are just basic Old Navy socks, and my feet feel hot at the bottom. They don't feel like they're blistering or anything yet. Knock on wood. Alright, I'm gonna finish this hill. Mile 15. This was my planned distance, so anything after this is just a bonus. I paused it to show you guys this. Turn. Look at all that. Isn't it so pretty? Okay, I gotta keep running. Mile 16. Jesus, I'm gonna have to stop doing that after like 10 or 12, because I feel like I'm throwing up gang signs. I got more water. I put another electrolyte packet in there, and I drank a bunch of nice cold water back there. So that was nice. I am on the way back home, so I think there's at least 2-ish more miles. I'm not sure, but yeah, we're doing it. I feel good. Oh, like I said, my feet are a little hot. I did a leg day, like lifting, 2 days ago, so my legs were already sore, so they definitely feel sore right now. But yeah, knees are a little sore. That's to be expected, but knock on wood, my body is not screaming at me. My feet are just a little but other than that, we're cruising, baby. We are cruising. Mile 17. Oh, I'm not done yet, so I'm not going to celebrate, but oh my god, what the heck. Whew. Mile 18. What a privilege it is to be able to run this far. Insane. Mile 19. In the words of David Goggins, you don't stop when you're tired. You stop when you're done. And we're going to 20. There's no way in hell I'm stopping at 19. Like, come on. Oh my god. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. I just ran 20 fucking miles, dude. Holy shit. I have no words. I have no words. What the fuck? I am just so in shock and so in awe that I did that. Like I've said before, I'm foam rolling right now. And I'm gonna stretch after, of course. And I'm drinking more electrolytes, and this is the first snack I'm eating, and then I need to get real food. But I think I said this during the actual run, but I've never been a runner. I never liked running. I've always hated it. When I was in the Marine Corps, I was made to run more with one of my NCOs to help me bring my running time up, because it's always just been really bad. And yeah, I've never considered myself a runner. So when I started this journey like 40 days ago, well, back in, you guys probably remember in one of my videos I was talking about a 10K that I did with COVID, and then after that I kind of got hooked, because I saw that, oh, like I ran it in an hour and like 2 minutes, which it's really not terribly fast, but for someone who doesn't ever run and someone who was sick with COVID, I thought maybe let's try to give this running thing a shot. Like, I know it's hard. I like to do hard things. I like to get better at things. So that's what I started doing. And I'm 40 days in as of today. And I just ran 20 miles. It's just so, that's crazy. Like, that's actually crazy to me. And I enjoyed it. Like, yeah, the last 2 miles are hard, but I can do hard things. So it's just, I don't know, I feel like this has ignited a passion in me, and I truly think I'm built and made for trail running. I just do. I love lifting. Don't get me wrong, lifting saved my life in more ways than one. I love it. I'm also good at that. And as I was running, I was kind of thinking, like, maybe these 4 years of me strength training, that just happened to like build my legs for running. Because I know that having strong legs is good for running. It helps with your joints and your tendons, your ligaments, and your power and your stride and all that stuff. So maybe all that lifting was done to catapult me into trail running. I don't know. But I will definitely, like, this is going to be a thing. I will never stop lifting, ever. I always say this because lifting is so important, especially for women. So yeah, I'll never stop lifting, especially my legs, because you need to lift when you run, especially your legs. It is so important. But yeah, I can't believe I did that. It's crazy. Now I'm trying to think what kind of food I want to get, because I can eat literally anything I want right now. I'm thinking about either sushi or some like spicy chicken sandwiches or something. But yeah, I think maybe this will be the end of the video. Wow. If you watched this far, thank you. This has been literally like a monumental moment in my life. And I'm so glad I documented this, because I know I'll be able to look back. I'm 30 right now. I know I'll be able to look back on this and when I'm 35, 40, 45 and think, damn girl, first of all, my chest piece will be gone by then, 100%. But I know I'll look back and be like, damn girl, like that, she was the one that did all this work. It wasn't me in the future. It's me right now doing the work for future me. And I know I'll look back like, oh, 20 miles. That's cute. There's always more to do. Always chase more. Be proud of what you do, but don't be too proud to the point where you become complacent. Like, it's great. This is great. 20 miles. Awesome. I love that for me. Super proud. I'll be riding this high for the rest of the weekend. And then we just continue. We keep going. So that's it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I don't know when this will be up, so I don't know. We'll see. But thank you for watching. Goodbye.